Hey y'all, it's Greybeard the Moor. This video is called The Devastation of Pride. You know, when we talk about things, I gotta be the first one to let people know that we all struggle with pride, starting with yours truly, Greybeard the Moor. All of us. We must prepare for pride and kill it early, or it would kill what we aspire to. I want you to understand something. Pride is a poison so poisonous that it not only poisons the virtues, it even poisons the other vices. You know what, when you have pride, you're gonna fail. When you can't admit that you're wrong, you're going to fail. When you can't say, I apologize, you're going to fail. When you can't say, do you forgive me? You're going to fail. When you can't say, I never looked at it that way, you're going to fail. A person who is guilty of duplicity ultimately has little or no integrity. Integrity means to have a unified soul where our thoughts, our words, and our actions are aligned with each other. If we cannot be transparent with ourselves and with others, then who are we? I'm going to tell you who you are. You live a life of illusion. We spend almost all of our lives trying to prove to other people and ourselves that we are something other than what we really are. Coming into a room full of people, you don't see other people with needs and problems and life experiences to learn from. What a lot of people really see is an audience and people to impress, to be admired by, from whom to gain a measure of self-esteem. All of us got that issue. And when that happens, the proud person ultimately becomes insecure and is robbed of a peaceful heart. How different would your life be if you didn't fear failure? And what would your life be like if you didn't have to worry about what people thought about you? Not being smothered by worry would change everything, because your fear would diminish and you will be able to enjoy peace. A lot of arrogant people out there who so prideful you can't tell nothing to, they naturally assume that they know all there is to know, and that is important to know, and therefore see no need to learn new things and have no interest in receiving constructive criticism. Arrogant people often over-evaluate their current performance and competitive position, and they listen poorly and they learn slowly. Pride is so destructive, y'all, to those in high positions of leadership. Most of them love to control and demand, and they don't like to listen to others. Most of them have very little accountability, and they're aloof and isolated, and they become more and more arrogant. Understand something, y'all. No matter how successful anybody becomes, humble leaders, what kind? Humble leaders remain students of their work, relentlessly asking questions and always seeking continuous improvement. You can clearly see the dark side of pride demonstrated in people. They usually get exposed as a fake. A great shift has taken place in our country. If you go back 100 years, parents focused on their children's character development. Today, the emphasis is placed on their performance. And look at what it is doing to them. This is what pride can do to us and our families. Guess what happens when you continue to participate in pride? You become ashamed of yourself and you become shamed. Arrogant people seek to be superior to others. In reality, they are crippled with a sense of fear, inferiority, and insecurity. They are extremely needy. They need to feed their egos. They need compliments. They need to be stroked. They need recognition. Though they do not realize it, the proud are actually quite weak, which causes them to be internally filled with shame. Pride is the essential vice. It is the utmost evil. It is the complete anti-Christ state of mind. Get rid of your pride, y'all. The universe see you. Remember, choose one or the other. Be humble or get humbled. Love you. See you next video.